Okay, so this is going to be a vulnerable share. And I was going to just keep it to myself. But then I thought maybe my story will resonate. And the resolution of my story will resonate once I have it. So I have been a very active person, eating a very healthy, clean diet, taking supplements, trying to do all the things that I preach. But my Oura Ring has been telling me for the last 3 months that my cardiac age has been increasing. In fact, my cardiac age has increased 6 years in the last 3 months. I haven't changed anything other than probably not sleeping very well, and probably because of stress. Turns out it's hard to grow a health coaching business in the age of GLP-1s. Who would have thought? Although I had no idea they were coming. And I know that I can rise above. I know that I can still succeed in my business. I know I still have a lot to offer, but it hasn't been without stress. And that has affected my sleep and clearly affected my blood pressure. Because my Oura Ring was telling me my cardiac age had changed so much, I decided to get a blood pressure cuff and measure my own blood pressure. And it was shockingly 136/90. I've never had high blood pressure. I've always had very low blood pressure as a runner. So, needless to say, I was pretty bummed. But now comes the opportunity. Now comes the opportunity to learn more about my body, about how I'm handling stress, to put in place some better, more consistent stress management practices, to find the right balance between how hard I push on my long trail runs and how much rest and recovery I'm giving myself. I will also, of course, be running a bunch of labs on myself and figuring out possible deficiencies, correcting those, doing my lovely friend Benedict's breathwork sessions daily, tightening up the diet even more. I eat pretty darn healthy, but I do probably indulge in things like nuts and chocolate, and could probably reduce caffeine, which I will. Anyway, I'm trying to really approach this without becoming increasingly stressed. I don't need more stress in my life right now. So I'm out in my happy place and doing a little hike jog, and I will resume a meditation practice that will help me come into a better place of trust that things will work out for me and my business. Stress is big, my friends. It's a doozy, and I guess I thought I had a handle on it, but my blood pressure is saying not so much. Anyway, it's a very vulnerable thing to share, because as people in the healing space, we feel like imposter syndrome when we don't have it all figured out for ourselves. We feel like, who would listen to us if we have anything going on with our health, if we're anything less than perfect, in our health, why would anyone listen to us? So I'm sharing this in hopes that rather than losing people's trust, people see it as an opportunity to maybe relate to me a little bit, to learn from my experience, to learn from what I figure out for my own health. Yeah, and hopefully, God willing, I will get it all figured out and get my blood pressure back down to the 104/50 that it always was. So, wish me luck. Send me all your good vibes. I appreciate it. And as I've said, I'm here for anyone who is working on improving their health. There's lots of ways to lose weight and improve your health outside of taking a GLP-1. And there's lots of ways to improve your health and maintain muscle if you are on a GLP-1. Regardless of which direction you're going, I would love to help and love to support. And I hope you're all having a beautiful weekend with a good balance of getting outside and moving your body, but also finding that time for rest and for recovery. All right, have a great day.